G'day guys and welcome to the VEMA Trader tutorial series. Today I'm going to be running you through the risk management settings. So you can see here we've set up that same alpha trendline break, the short on the cross of that position with operate on candle close, and then we're going to do all the risk management for that trade that we were speaking about in the trade plan setup video. So when I come down to my risk management, the first thing you'll see is exchange account. So if you have multiple API keys set up for one exchange, you'll be able to select which sub account with FTX you want to use or which BitMEX account you want to use from this setting. Then you want your account risk percentage. So we strongly recommend it's always 1%. Professional traders will very, very rarely go above 3%. They usually max out around 5%, but it's very rare that they'll go above 1%. So we really encourage you to stick with 1% or less, okay? Then we have our minimum risk to reward. Now I'll get to that in a second. I'll demonstrate that one. You have your stop loss. So you have a choice of how your stop loss is going to work. You can pick a fixed either price or percentage. So in that case, if we're looking for a short from here, so we're thinking price is going to do something like that, I would want to use a fixed stop loss above those wicks. So let's call that 2,835. So I can set the value 2,835, or I can use a percentage stop loss and say, okay, I want a 5% stop, let's say. I can also use the other side of trendline strategy, which will allow me to set a percentage on the other side of alpha that this will work. So if I set that to, let's say 3%, wherever VEMA enters, it will just put my stop loss 3% above alpha at that time. Similarly, the take profit, so you can choose a percentage or a value. In this case, I'm going to use a value and I'm going to pick 2283. 2283. I've got one too many twos now. We'll just go with 2228. That's fine. So you can see VEMA automatically calculates my entry price. Now that's assumed because I have the operate on candle close. VEMA doesn't know for sure until a candle closes down there. But right now that is the best possible entry price because that is where the candle would have to close for VEMA to enter on this candle. Then it calculates my risk to reward, my position size, my leverage, and my profit and loss on that trade. So minimum risk to reward is a really, really cool VEMA feature. So how it works is if we do this same setup, and we have the same target with the same entry, because I've selected the operate on candle close, I don't know where VEMA is going to enter this trade. So we could get a really big candle that comes down and closes somewhere down, here, right? A 10% candle, in which case VEMA would be entering me somewhere down here and I would have a terrible risk reward, 0.35. So if I was monitoring this trade, I could just not enter that because I know that's no good for my risk management. But with VEMA, I can simply set a minimum risk to reward. So let's say that I find that I want a 1.5 to 1 minimum risk to reward for my strategy. That means that if VEMA closed any lower than about there, VEMA would simply not take the position. It would never enter, and so I would never be in this trade with a risk to reward less than what I have as a minimum risk to reward for my trade strategy. So that is the risk management section. Whether you use bounce or cross, you'll get the exact same details in the risk management section, so that's really simple to work out, and then VEMA will give you all your estimates. So hopefully that helped you guys, and I'll meet you guys in the next video for the journal section.